What is up, guys? Johnny01 here with another FIFA 17 video, but this was going to be a brand new series that I'm bringing into FIFA 17, and it's going to be comparing two similar moves. A lot of times, there's two moves. For example, in this video, it's going to be the step over and the body feint. Two skill moves that are really similar. Sometimes it's a pass, sometimes it's a shot that you can use in similar situations. So this one's going to go more in depth. I do have tutorials of probably every move I'm going to have, but this is going to go more into depth of comparing the two, figuring out exactly which move you should do in which situation, what the benefits of one move is compared to the other one, and just basically do a really big rundown on which move to do in the certain situations, guys. As always, though, make sure to check out all my previous tutorials to make sure to improve your game tutorials. So basically everything, including defending, attacking, passing, you name it, I got it. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future ones. Alright, so let's start off with the similarities and the differences between the body feint and the step over. There's a bunch of similarities. These are very similar moves. The common uses for this move are the same. The two main uses are for cutting in and for cutting in on goal. So a lot of people use this during the wings with their wingers to cut in, change direction, and maintain speed. It's a really good move for that situation. You're allowed to really take a sharp angle and take a really good angle to cut inside while maintaining your speed and completely fooling those defenders that are trying to overplay you. It's also a great setup move for either a shot or a pass. Really allows you to get the ball just in front of your strong foot with momentum, so you got some power to either take a shot or a pass or whatever it may be the situation calls for. And then the main differences, guys, is that the body feint is really quick, while the step over has more control. So the step over is a little bit harder to do. It requires a little bit more of a button prompt and more precise movement of the right analog stick, but you have a little bit more control with it, but of course you give up some of the quickness. So let's go into detail on these and showing you in-game examples. So for the similarities, we're talking about the common uses, cutting in, guys. Alright, here you're seeing the first example. This is with the body feint. You're seeing here, this is for both moves. If you see a defender is trying to overplay you, trying to cut you off, great time to do either the step over or the body feint to really fool them, change direction, and maintain your speed. You see here, he maintains his speed, gets right by that center back and into great scoring position. Here you see the same thing, but with the step over. I do the step over, get past those players, get the ball right to my foot in perfect momentum for him to take that first time shot and score a goal. Really, really useful for cutting in with those wingers, as you saw there. Also really good for cutting in on goal. So once you already cut in, you're cutting in with the wingers and you're parallel to the goal, as you're seeing in this situation with the body feint. Again, defender's trying to overplay you a little bit. He's trying to cut you off a little bit. Perfect time to do the body feint or the step over. As you're seeing here, defender's overplaying me, do the body feint, able to maintain my speed and take a really sharp angle. Here you're seeing an example with the step over. Once again, they look very, very similar, guys. It's really tough to tell a difference just by looking on the screen when I'm doing the body feint, when I'm doing the step over, especially if they have really good dribbling stats. Another great use for both of these moves, like I said before, guys, is as a setup move. Here you're going to see the first example, and we're talking about the body feint here. Just a great move to allow me to set up a perfectly timed long shot. It just gets the ball in good position for you to get some momentum and allow you to get some power into your long shot. Puts it in perfect position for you to try to take those long shots, for you to take a regular shot. And here you're seeing an example with the step over, but of a cross. So it allowed me to get in perfect position to cross the ball in. Both of these moves very similar in that fact that allows you to be in perfect position for the first time shot or the first time pass. So now the moment you guys been waiting for, the differences between these two moves. The first thing we got to talk about when talking about the differences is how to perform each move, because it goes hand in hand on why they're so different in terms of gameplay. For the body feint, as you're seeing here, all you got to do is push the right analog stick to the left or to the right. That's all you have to do, and then the left analog stick, whichever direction you want to exit. Here, for the step over, though, it's a little bit more complicated. You got to push the right analog stick forward in the direction you're running, and then roll it 90 degrees to the right or 90 degrees to the left, and then with the left analog stick to where you want to exit. Again, guys, make sure to watch my tutorials in the description for more in-depth analysis on how to actually do these moves and more examples. But the main thing is that the body feint is quick, while a step over gives you more control. So the body feint, as you're seeing here, I'm doing it a little bit in slow motion. You can really combine it, do it multiple times in quick succession, not just because the move is done really quickly once you actually input the button commands by the players, but also because it takes a lot less time to just move the right analog stick in one direction compared to when you do a step over that you have to push it forward and then roll it 90 degrees to the right or left and then move the left analog stick. It takes a lot more time, and that could allow defenders to catch up to you and get the ball before you're able to pull off the move. So if you really want some quick movement, you really want to change direction quickly, go with the body feint. But as you're seeing here in these past two examples, the step over is great for control, great for leading to fouls, great in the penalty area, because if they mess up, they're just going to foul you a little bit. So if you have a little bit more players on you, you're in that penalty area, do the step over. It really, really allows you to just have a little bit more control. He seems to put his body more in the way to try to protect the ball a little bit and forces defenders to have to foul you if they're going to try to take it away from you, if they're going to try to stand and tackle on you. My overall final verdict for this is both of these moves, great moves for cutting in for whenever you want to change direction anywhere on the pitch and you want to maintain your speed. But the difference is, for the body feint, do it when you have a lot of space, guys. Do it when you have a lot of space, because it is really quick move and you want to change direction, you got space, do the body feint. But you won't have as much control. If there's a defender near you, he's going to be able to bully you off the ball mid-body feint, and it's not going to work out too well for you. While the step over is more for preciseness, you're inside that penalty area, you got a little bit more crowded space. You have to be careful though, because you do need some time to actually pull off the step over. Do it when there's a lot of players there, when you really need control of the ball and you need a little bit more of a protection of the ball. Do the step over in that situation. But that is it, guys. I hope you guys like this new series. If you do and you want me to make more, please leave a like, comment, and share this video with all your friends. It helps out a lot. Check out one of my other series by clicking on these boxes, as you see here, my tutorials, my top 5 videos, like my top 5 skill moves, my ultimate team videos, and my formation, guys. And of course, click in the middle to subscribe so you don't miss any future tutorials or tip videos. Thank you guys so much.